Doechii be like this. My name is Doechii. I'm not an OG. I got the alligator if you approach me. I got the swamp green face fucking rolly. Jayla Hickman, also known as Doechii, hails from Tampa, Florida. She's a rapidly rising rapper known for her eclectic production style, bold visuals, and high energy delivery. Some people call her an industry plant, and some people call her one of the best new artists of this past year. But her unique blend of hip-hop styles absolutely can't be ignored. If I had to make a comparison, I would say she's a mix between Azalea Banks and Nicki Minaj with a little bit of Missy Elliott thrown in there. She blasted onto the scene after her song Yucky Blucky Fruitcake went viral on social media, which catapulted her into the spotlight. She got picked up by Top Dawg Entertainment. Top Dawg Entertainment connected her with artists like SZA and Schoolboy Q, which gave Doechii a major platform. With her latest album, Alligator Bites Never Heal, she took a lot of inspiration from 90s boom bap and put her own flavor on it.
My roots of hip hop, I learned how to rap through boom bap beats, through classic beats.
In this video, I'm gonna bring you guys along with me as we produce a beat for the woman who just won Best Rap Album of the Year at the Grammys, Doechii. So grab your snacks, grab your cup of coffee, let's go! All right guys, today we are going vintage. I brought out the dinosaur. I got the OG original MPC 60. We're gonna be using this today since we're going for that old school boom bap style. I even went to the record store to do some crate digging, bought some new records. I brought out the Techniques turntable, and yeah, man, let's do this old school style. Let's have some fun. Let's go. So I found a couple drum hits already that I want to sample. Here's the record. So for all you younger producers that have never used one of these vintage machines, you'll see how slow this actually is, but sometimes it's actually more fun. Let's go. There. So I got the snare, but I actually want to crank the input on this a little bit. This is a 12-bit sampler, so when you crank the input on this, you get a little bit more grit out of your sample. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to raise this level up. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep that. I'm not mad at that. Let's name it Snare 1. Let's keep it simple. Where's FL Studio when you need it? Dude, I am struggling naming this sound right now. We're not off to a good start, guys. Okay. Snare 1, jeez. Okay, enter, done. All right, let's keep going. I want that roll right there, right there. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, wait. No way. Hold up. Now we gotta be careful because on these older machines, you only get like 26 seconds of sampling time. So you gotta be real strategic working with these vintage machines, but it's gonna be worth it. That's kinda cool. All right, so I just found some more drums that I wanna sample. I found another snare and a kick, same record. Yeah. Hey. Okay. So I'm out of sampling time. That's one of the downfalls of these older machines. So what I'm gonna do is start cutting out some parts of these samples that I don't need. So with this, there's no waveforms on the old MPC 60. You just gotta use your ear. And I'm gonna take off some of the end of this sample here. I need a little bit longer than that. Let's go 5. All right, guys, so I took some time to get some basic chops. Chopping on the MPC 60 takes extremely long, but I got some basic chops to start with. Here's what we got. Yeah, and then this one. I think that's a good place to start, but I want to chop this up a little bit more, and obviously it's a little too slow, so I'm going to speed it up. Start 30. Yeah. So boom, bam, ba boom, ba boom. 2, 3. Okay. So I sampled in a new kick from Splice. The kick that we sampled from the record wasn't thumping hard enough for me, but I like the snare. So we're gonna roll with that. But I think this sample still is a little too slow. I love the MPC 60. The swing on this thing is perfect because I was just kind of playing around with that kick, and by mistake, I forgot I was on overdub. But when I laid down, I like it. Yeah. I like it switches up. All right, I just sampled some hi-hats in from Splice. An extra tip, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay down this hi-hat loop, and what I'm gonna do is turn the quantize off to really get that nice boom bap vibe. That's what a lot of guys did back in the day. Jay Dilla, you got the quantized swing of the MPC along with that human feel that you put into it. I'm gonna try to get that snare roll in there, but I think it's a little slow. So let's edit that. And I'm gonna tune it up just so it gets a little faster. Let's go. So now what I'm gonna do is lay down some 16th notes hi-hats on a separate track because I wanna do a beat switch up where it goes from the straight 8th notes to the 16th notes. Okay, now I'm gonna copy sequence 1 to sequence 2, and I want sequence 2 to be something different. I might do like a little turnaround. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, we go. Da, da, da. Same artist, different album. Let's get it. Like that. Just jumped over to my synthesizers. I'm gonna go ahead and sequence these with the MPC 60. I just worked on this little bass patch. So I'm gonna lay that down over the loop and let's see what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and sequence some bass hits with the keyboard right here. This lead sound is coming from my OBX8. All right, now we're going to get into adding some modern elements. We got that nice laid back boom bap groove. We got the bass line coming from the Prophet. We got that little lead coming from my OBX8 over here. Now I'm going to add some chords from my OB6. All right, guys, here we are at the computer. I've gone ahead and tracked out our beat from the MPC into Studio One. We're just gonna expand on the idea a little bit, add a couple little frills and finish off the beat. And so what I've gone ahead and did is I've done some EQ, put a reverb on the snare and the horn. And so I love working like that, just kind of starting off an idea DAW-less. It's just more fun working DAW-less right there at the machine. You're a little bit more creative, and then you can dump everything in here and you can really just tweak it from there. All right, so I have Selena from Arturia pulled up, and I'm just gonna add a string. I'm just using a Triton to control my MIDI. Here we go. Keep it real simple. Just let that one note ride out. Add some nice dissonance. And just some energy in that chorus part. Okay, now this part right here, this little build-up thing. That needs some lift or something. So I'm gonna add a riser or something to really give that a little bit more energy and just a feeling that it's rising up before it hits that chorus. Let's add a little piano on this next part right here. It sounds a little empty, so I'm gonna add something. All right, guys, I think we're pretty much done with the track. Obviously, you could add more and more to it, but I think it sounded something like Doechii would rap on, especially listening to her recent album or mixtape. Songs like Boiled Peanuts, Catfish, and Denial is a River all have this similar vibe. So let's just listen to the beat. I did some mastering. I sectioned it out. Let's listen to where it's at, and yeah, let's just vibe out. So what are your thoughts on Doechii? Do you think she should have won the 2025 Best Rap Album Grammy? I'm not so sure. It's hard to put a brand new artist above Common and Pete Rock. I think maybe that album should have won. But then another question is, you know, are we at a point where we should separate hip hop and rap? I feel like sometimes we should have two different categories at this point, because if you listen to an album like Future, Metro Boomin, and all of that, like I think that falls more under rap versus hip hop. Because when I think hip hop, I'm thinking more of the Common, the Pete Rocks, even the new school people like a Kendrick Lamar could be considered hip hop, J. Cole. But then you have the trap rappers. I feel like that's rap. I don't necessarily feel like that's hip hop. That's just my opinion, but it feels like it's getting to a point where it's two different genres. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.